You're driving on a long journey into Richmond, Virginia on 64 East early in the morning. As you suddenly approach a hill, at the top of that hill, sun comes out and beats against your windshield. Comment below, what do you do? And stick around for what could be a very revealing "Did you know" about temporary blindness today on The Journal. Greetings, truck lovers and truth seekers. You've done it once, you've done it 100 times. You're rolling down the road, early morning hours, dim light, you're comfortable, everything's going well, and then bam, you're hit with this sudden blinding light. The sun's coming up, and before you can drop that visor, you're driving blind. Welcome to my current subscribers. For those of you tuning in for the first time, welcome to Truckin City. I'm Boss Man, your host, fellow trucker by day, and broadcaster by night. A man deeply rooted in the TIB Central Command Center, with a passion for helping you and others make trucking great again. I'm breaking down the headlines and I'm cutting through the corporate media spin that exists out there and exposing stories that actually matter to you. Take a moment, join us in the United States of Trucking. Let's make trucking great again. So be honest with me, how many times has this happened to you? You get hit with the sun, you throw down your visor, you flop on your sunglasses, and you pray that in the next 10 or 20 yards you hit nothing, even though you can't see. You're not alone. In fact, 60% of truckers report temporary blindness. Think about it, that's 60%. That's more than half of you. Temporary blindness is really a serious thing. A lot of us won't admit to it. If you put down in the comments that you face that problem, you're a bigger man than most. Here's the crazy thing, and the reason I'm making this video. Nobody's talking about it. Now, it's not an imminent threat like the loss of a wheel going down the road or a tragic accident, unrelated, but it's a loss nonetheless. So here's my question to you. What's your worst experience dealing with temporary blindness? Because here's another fact. Not only does it happen in the morning when you're heading east, but it also happens in the evening when you're heading west. Stick around because I'm about to give you at least 3 or more good suggestions on how to keep yourself safe during those crucial times while you're driving. Coming up by the end of the video. So most of you watching may not know this, but sun glare during sunrise and sunset is a bigger threat than most people actually do realize. Yeah, we deal with it, we adjust, we tough it out, we roll on. But what if I told you it's not just annoying, but it's actually one of the most dangerous hazards on the road? According to a new report I'll have linked in the description of this video, 60% of truckers, it's more than half of us, have experienced temporary blindness due to sun glare. That's 1 in 5 truckers that have been in an accident because of this. Now ask yourself, have you ever been hit with that blinding light at the worst possible moment? Cresting a hill maybe, coming into a tight curve, or worse yet, approaching an intersection with somebody stopped in front of you? Comment below, let's get real about this. Let's expose how dangerous it really is. Don't be afraid. Be anonymous. Be smart. So why is this happening? Sun glare is a silent killer. It happens fast, it's unpredictable, and you can't really put a time frame on it. You can think about when it may happen, but the idea that it does happen tricks your brain. So you're driving down the road and you're used to that dim morning light, and then boom, without warning, all of a sudden you've got this bright spotlight in your face. Your eyes take a moment to adjust. They don't just instantly, okay, I can see. They take time. Meanwhile, you're driving 70 miles an hour down the road. That's crucial time. Something could happen. And what I'm talking about is not an exaggeration. It's a fact. It happens, and some of us don't even report it. The study showed that crashes are 1.3 times more likely to happen in the hours leading up to sunrise and just before sunset. Now tell me this, how many of you have had a moment where you just hoped there was nothing in front of you? No car, no person, no unexpected red light? Let's make others smarter because of this report. So as promised, I want to deliver my thoughts that could help you staying out of this particular area of danger. Number one is plan your route. Plan it effectively around sunrise and sunset. Now, I'm not saying don't drive during those times, but you've got apps on your phone. You can look, okay, if you're going through West Virginia and you're coming down 64, which is an east-west road, you're heading east on 64, and you know sunrise is at 6:15 in the morning, plan to take a break at like 10 after 6. It gives your eyes a chance to adjust, and it takes you out of that zone of danger. And maybe you'll be 1.3 times less likely to have a problem. Idea number 2 deals with your windshield. A lot of people don't think about it, but your windshield is actually the worst enemy in the early morning sun. The salt, the road dirt, the wipers moving back and forth create an environment for intensified glare. If you had a crystal clean windshield, that sun wouldn't be so bad. But most people, they don't clean it that often. Not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. You clean both inside and outside of your glass early in the morning. Make sure it's crystal clean. No streaks, no glare. You can see a lot better. Last but not least, number 3, use the right gear. And I'm not just talking about sunglasses. No. Sunglasses are a good idea, but make sure that they're the polarized glasses that reduce glare. Because it's not just the sun shining through on your face that bothers you. It's when it shines off of other things. Chrome, mirrors, other glass, other areas that bounce that light back at you. Polarized lenses will take away a lot of that and help you be able to focus on the road ahead. Also, think about your visor. Some places sell aftermarket visors that actually come down further than the actual visor itself and can give you a polarized lens to look through. This is but one of the many news updates that I think will help go a long way to make trucking great again. If I opened your eyes and helped you see the light, please go down below and hit the like button. The United States of Truckin' is here for you. Don't forget, catch our Frontlines podcasts. Frontlines is my opportunity to allow you to have a voice in the industry we serve. I'll see you there. And remember, it's the trucks that make the deliveries, but it's you that make the difference. Till we're back here in the Truckin' City mobile studio, remember, be safe, take it slow, and keep it rolling.